Careful on how you do that.
Covered it. It's really hot in here. You're gonna have to. I don't know what you're gonna have to turn on, but you're gonna have to turn on a fan or something.
Well, hold on a minute.
If your Bluetooth is on, then you can turn the fan on.
Yeah, my Bluetooth's on.
Why is that flash off like that? Why do you have your flash on?
Because I don't. It's off.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. It's really hard for me. When he said come back in 2 weeks, I was like,
They're 60.
I don't know why you guys are all trying to scare me about
What
the
are
4
you talking
milligrams.
about?
This doctor was fucking freaking me out.
Well, this guy's an idiot.
You know, like he was trying to make it like, oh my god.
I don't like
Well,
new
first
doctors.
let's talk to you in 2 weeks. How about you come back in 2 weeks? I'm like, how about I can't? Because I said, this is enough on me once a month.
Yeah.
It's enough to like, I can barely make it.
Right. Hey, Katina.
Hi, Katina. How are you guys? We're not gonna go here. Yeah, we're gonna go home because I just can't.
She's really sorry.
I'm done. The thing is, they have grab bars, but only one. And then I went to the other bathroom in the pharmacy, and they have no grab bars. And I didn't know that till I sat down.
Can you make your sandwich at all?
Yeah, I'll be able to.
Okay.
Why, do you need it out of the way?
No.
But I can't. Hey, Francis. Hey, Chesney. Now we're headed home. I just got my dose, and all they did was just up it by half a pill. But this new doctor that was on, oh my god, he took forever with the preaching in front of me. I think he was in there for freaking half an hour. Considering that I went to the bathroom, gave my sample, and then I went back to, like, I had to use the bathroom for something else. Obviously, you guys get the point. Then I went to the nurse, talked to her, and then I went and sat down for a while and was on the phone. Like, what in God's name? He's a new doctor, apparently. He's only been here about a year and a half. Hey, ladies, we're live. I was talking to Sandy. I got a teaser because she was doing replays. Hi, Ella. Hello, Michelle. It went okay. I got my new dose. Instead of 24 milligrams a day, it'll be 32. So I understand it now a little bit better talking to Turtle because she explained to me. So it makes what happens is the dose, I think it makes them metabolize the pain pills faster. So by the evening, you're in a lot of pain. That's why you need a higher dose of the Suboxone. I get it now. I understand it. Hi, Ella. Afternoon, Sandy. How's it going? How's it going? Do you want to put it on me instead of the...
I don't care where I am.
Well, I mean, I think they're tired of looking at the freaking road.
Probably.
Hello. Hello, hello. Oh, God. Guys, after I showered yesterday, I wanted to, like... I couldn't walk much. Sorry. I know I look kind of weird because I'm trying to sit still.
We still gotta go there one of these days.
Where? No, thank you. Okay, babe, seriously? I can barely eat food and you're taking me to dumbass... I thought you meant over here, maybe.
Well, that's what I was talking
50%
about.
off. No, you weren't. You pointed to the
Sorry,
burger.
wrong place.
Liar. You want to go to the burger. I know you.
Well, that's you.
Oh, wait. It went to I want to go to the burger. I did speech to text or whatever, but it went to Google. I really like my hair this length. I think I'm going to let it grow a bit more. I like this length. I really am starting to like it. Big difference in weather. Yeah, from this morning. It's beautiful out. I don't have a jacket on. I lost the jacket right
That's
away.
what this yellow thing is in the sky. We haven't seen it for days.
Yeah, it's nice to see the sun. I still haven't eaten my breakfast. Okay, now I gotta wait 20 minutes, so 12:07 at 12:27.
Shit.
What?
Come on.
Shit, what? What? Will you answer me what? What the fuck are you doing, you moron? You don't need to speed that much and get in an accident.
I'm not gonna get in an accident.
Jesus Christ. Fuck, I hate when you do that.
Well, I was right in a red light.
Well, say something. You're
I'm
like,
not gonna
fuck,
tell you.
fuck.
Well, I'm not gonna talk to you about
No,
that.
you're not going to tell me there's an ambulance coming. You just got to make me fucking have a heart attack.
No.
Jesus Christ.
To get out of his way, and that other lady wouldn't move.
All you have to say is there's an ambulance. Why you got to be a jerk? and give me a heart
I
attack.
wasn't sure which way he was coming. I could hear
I don't
it.
care. All you have to say is there's an ambulance.
You need to stop.
No, because you started revving the engine, pulling over like a maniac on the right side of the road. You almost went into the curb.
Not even close.
Oh, shut up.
Not even close.
Why you gotta be such a doofus?
Really?
Why can't you ever just say what's going on? Exactly. If it's an emergency, why are they stopped at a red light?
Because these guys wouldn't let him by.
He was right in front of them. Don't lie. God. Exactly. All of us have a heart attack, not just me. Do you understand you're crazy sometimes?
I'm fine.
You know, you need your meds when you get home.
Try
Fuck.
that with the truck and see what happens.
Listen here. It was far behind you. You did not need to do what you did. You don't need to fuck up the car because you're crazy. Jesus Christ, it had all the room in the world. Could have went to the right side and around. The weather's supposed to change?
Yeah, it's supposed to snow again.
Thank you, Katina, for the compliment. I appreciate you.
You and your hair.
She didn't say anything about my hair. She said I look pretty.
I know, but she wouldn't let me do her hair last night. I wanted to brush one corner, but
no. I knew exactly what... She's like, let me touch that. I'm like, get away from my hair. I know which piece is there, and I know it needs to be straightened. Now get out of here. He looks and he sees that I touched the exact thing he was looking at. How do you see that behind your head? Because I do, okay?
Women have eyes behind their head, apparently.
You ladies better come in here and give Bill a freaking earful. Almost made me have a heart attack and everybody in the live. You're so crazy sometimes. Why would you do that? Can I just ask why you did that? Why couldn't you just say, when I asked you 3 times, what? And you're literally like swerving. Everybody put your helmets on and double seatbelts, right?
Right.
Crazy Bill is on the prowl. You know what? When you want to act like that, buy your own car. Okay? Buy your own car and then go ask your mom for money when it breaks. How about that? Don't fuck around with my car. I only have 1 car left. This car fucks and breaks, I'm already screwed. I don't have any more money to put into it. It's a very pricey car, let me say. It's a luxury car, unfortunately, but I wasn't buying a piece of crap either. He said the bad S word. Shit.
That's not the word.
Stupid? My God, my heart. Seriously. It's like tight now. You're nuts. Don't fucking do that ever again. I don't give a shit if it's a fire truck or the Pope coming by. Okay? I don't. I don't care if it's the president. I don't care if it's the fucking Queen of England back from the dead. Leave me alone. You're not moving over. Not like that. Jesus. Hey, Kelly. S word regarding the weather. Oh, sun. Haven't seen your son in 3 damn days, or whatever that song is. I don't like Bill today. He is annoying. He's trying... Are you trying to get rid of me?
Not yet.
Sooner than my age is supposed to? Sophie, I can't listen to your message. Yes, Sophie. I don't know. I can't. Thank you, Sandy, because I can't talk to her or listen to her. You can't listen to her voice message when I'm on live. Oh my God. Hey, Gio. He's nuts. Did you guys see what he did? Most of them did.
Oh, well.
No, it's not okay and oh well, you
Actually,
stupid.
it is okay.
And I just started a new medication, stupid.
You're allowed to do that.
No, I'm not allowed to do that. I'm having pins and needles in my chest. I'm gonna call you something in a minute, stupid ass. And he bumped his elbow again. That's how dumb he is. He doesn't see the door. Gio, he swerved over to the right lane. He gunned the fucking pedal to the metal. What do you think this is, a fucking sports car? It's a Cadillac. You don't run it like that. You remind me of my ex when you do shit like this. That's why he wasn't allowed to drive my car anymore. It's not funny, but that car was a sports car. This is not. This is a lady's car. This is a very expensive car.
car.
Yeah, it is. It's a luxury car. You're not used to it, obviously. I'm sorry that you only drove fucking SUVs and trucks. Get used to something fancy. And act fancy. Where's Andrew so he can put Bill into his place? I know, right? If I tell him what you do to me, you'll get me in trouble. Bill, whoops. He scared all of us. I know. And I'm like asking him what is happening and he won't say. It was a damn ambulance behind him. Who cares? Bill tapped the pedal to the metal like he'd seen some cheese balls on the sidewalk. Turtle.
Shut up, Turtle.
No. Yeah. See, Gio said, Bill, I need Bianca to be safe. Bill, behave now or I'll come kick ass. That's right, Sophie. He scared all of us, right, Katina? That car popped a wheelie. He needs his meds. Yes, he does.
I'm actually in a good mood today.
Hi, Jennifer. You need your happy pills. You didn't take your fucking ibuprofen even. He took nothing for pain today. Because he thinks he's, you know, all that. Oh, I can't. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Jennifer. Or, hello, everybody. Everybody meet my crazy husband. He's a crazy ass driver. Are you trying to get rid of me? Or are you trying to get rid of my car?
Told you, not yet.
That's what I call mine, happy pills. He didn't take his anxiety pill and his depression pill yet. Didn't take his ibuprofen. I know he can't take his Tylenol because it has codeine. That's for when he gets home. So no, we weren't going to Chatham because Walmart because I can't walk anymore. I literally, the fact that there's no bathroom. What? I think my nostrils are clogged. He's on Trintalix and Rexulti, I think, at nighttime. It's working. Yeah, he needs to take his pain medicine for his elbow. Hell, after all that, we need one of Bill's pills. Right? I take mine in the evening, but I can take any time in the day. Yeah. Like mine, I take mine 3 times a day, but I took my Suboxone, 2 pills instead of 1.5. And then what happened is they gave me the 2 halves because they didn't want to waste pills. They had already cut them for me, so that's why they gave me 1 whole and 1 and 2 halves. And they gave me the right ones, not the bad tasty ones. This doctor was new. He's only been here a year and a half. He didn't know me. So I sat here and he's like, well, your doctor didn't leave a prescription. I'm like, no, he didn't, but he left a note. He wants you to change the dose. Okay, well, if you don't feel good, just call. And I'm like, I live in Windsor. Well, do you want to come back in 2 weeks? No. He's like, well, I'll give you a script for 2 weeks and then we can talk on the phone. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with the script? He's like, well, you can get it from the pharmacy. I said, my pharmacy's right here. I said, I only go to the one in Windsor when my car broke down or something happened, like if there's a snowstorm or, you know. At least you got your coat off this time. I can be overdressed in a car, or I can't be overdressed in a car, I get sick. Yeah. Hi, Cindy. Kyle was just prescribed Trintalix. Seems to be helping. Oh, yeah? He's on, Bill's on 20 milligrams. And he's on Rexulti. I don't remember the milligrams, but they seem to be working. He's a lot calmer than he used to be. But he's crazy, though. Your ear thing sounds kind of funny. I know. The louder. Like louder or a hose. It's this right here. Every time I breathe, watch. Every time I inhale. The one at home's not like this. It would be annoying.
That's when you get plugged up.
No. That's how it sounds. Every time you breathe. I'm on 5 liters. That's why it's so fast. I know it sounds funny. 300 milligrams. What the heck are you on? I take Zoloft for my depression. 150 milligrams. What the hell? Why is it going so fast? Really? It's going kind of fast. She thought that there was a leak or something in it. No. If there's a leak, this thing makes a loud noise. It goes pew. You'll hear it. Nope, it's not leaking because I just squished this part to see. I think my nose is stuffed up a bit. That's what the problem is. My right nostril, because that's where I feel it. Oh. And I don't want you guys to think I'm picking my nose. Because I'm not. Don't judge me. I can't help it. Yeah. Yeah, you're used to my one at home.
So I was thinking, I know that's a scary thought, but hey, whatever.
Yeah, I'm coming home from the doctor in Chatham, my Suboxone, yes.
So while we're on our way,
I'm on 150 milligrams of gabapentins. Those aren't happy pills. Those are pain pills. Gabapentin? That's like a... You're only on 300? I'm on 300 of pregabalin at night and 200 during the day. 100 in the morning and 100 when I get home. At 1 o'clock or whatever. Oh, you can keep that stuff? LOL, it makes me pee on myself. The gabapentin, I can't take gabapentin. Yeah, my nose is clogged.
That truck's still sitting there?
Or the one that was upside down? Where?
In the ditch.
Is it?
Yeah, the red truck.
Oh my god.
But
We
I'm
just
not
saw
sure.
the truck in the ditch.
No, another one, but he's there when we left. I don't know why he hasn't
Yeah,
been
he was there earlier today. It
Yeah.
happened.
there. But I haven't seen the rollover yet. I'm not sure where that is.
Maybe that was it in the ditch. Venaflex, and I don't even know what the hell that is. Weird.
So on the way home, why don't you why don't you start telling your story on how you got to work?
Okay, you were funny. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Ariel. Good morning. Where's the Phoenix at?
In the back?
Back?
No, just over here. Let me
Never mind, I got this. Don't worry. I'm gonna blow my nose because I think something's up with my nose. Morning, Ariel. My girlfriend saw a big truck flip over it just past Tilbury. It's a red one. It's in the ditch, though.
That's just a 4x4, though.
Oh, it wasn't a big truck? We didn't see that one yet. We're not taking the highway either.
No.
I had something... Someone was telling me not to take the 401 today. I'm still here listening, doing skincare, and getting ready for the day. No problem, Kelly. I really feel like I didn't even have a coffee today. That coffee made me poop.
Me too.
I had to go to the bathroom and poop. That's what took me so long.
Anyway,
I only had one bar to try to get up. I almost couldn't get up off the toilet. And then when I went to the pharmacy, they don't have any handicap bars.
so you guys are, a lot of people are new, so why don't you tell your story on how you
Can
got
you
to
wait a
work?
minute so I can
No,
blow my damn nose?
I'm just asking, would you do it or no?
I don't care.
Okay.
Ow! That burns.
Ask her a question. She doesn't answer me.
I just said I would. I gotta turn this away from... Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
Trying to move it over so I can blow my nose. Oh yeah, flip the camera.
Flip the camera.
Sorry guys, I just gotta blow my nose and I don't want everybody seeing my... That's gross. That would be yucky. I don't even know if I can blow my nose. Nothing in there to blow. Oh, sorry guys, I don't like to hear these stories a lot. The friends are truckers.
No,
Oh, I know. Yeah, it is scary.
Something a truck driver doesn't do. You
Don't usually talk about it.
don't talk about it. Don't talk about home, and don't go to trucker funerals.
What do you mean don't go to
We
trucker?
go to truck. We go to the. I mean, we go to the trucker funeral.
Oh, go to the. Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you mean you don't go?
Yeah, we do go.
Yeah. Well, yeah, especially if you know them. Of course you go. What did I say? My coffee tasted awful to this morning. Yeah, you said that. Sorry, I'm trying to. Oh, Jesus. I'm trying to do 50,000 things at once. I'm trying to get this shit out of my nose. You like 42 scenery? Yeah, it's not bad. What the hell's this?
I don't know.
It's a truck.
It's a record.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. I didn't mean a big truck. Yeah, it's a lot better than the 401. The 401's a bit scary for me. I don't like it. AM, PM? Are they towing themselves?
No, they have a car on the
They do? Oh,
Still won't deal with them.
they're the ones that
They're the ones that are
I have to
liberal
go.
sellouts.
Kyle and OT and PT. Okay, Cindy, we'll see you later. Have a blessed day too. Some really nice homes on Highway 14. Yeah, there is. There really is. When we used to drive for Children's Aid and take kids to appointments or to visit parents or whatever, we used to go out on 42 a lot. We drove to Kingsville, up to Leamington, up to...
This isn't a bad little area though. Like, if I could.
We
yeah.
drove all over the place. We did 42.
Yeah.
We did St. Joca. It was nice. It wasn't a bad little run or whatever you call it.
I used to go to the mill up here all the time, and I used to go to
The mill.
yeah,
What?
drop off green when I did green.
Sorry, I'm not trying to miscomment. I'm just having a hell of a time.
Go to
doing notes.
Toronto, go to Detroit all the time. Drop
Since I
off.
have been good on the trip, can you stop and get me an ice cream? What do I get for that horrific, or the other people for that horrific pullover and screaming at him being a doofus head? Pedal to the metal and trying to kill me at the same time. Okay, I don't know where to put my dirty stuff.
Just throw it in the back.
I'm not throwing it, that's gross. I'm just gonna put it on the other side of the...
Whatever.
I'm just gonna wrap it up in this napkin right here. It's not like it snots, it's just... Ow. That hurts. Okay, I'm gonna put my nose back on. My nose. My... Ow! Why is it so loud?
I don't know.
Oh my god, this thing's annoying the shit out of me today. I don't know why it's so stupid today. Why you gotta be stupid?
I think it's plugged.
No, it's not plugged. It's coming in my nose quite well, let me tell you. No, it's not plugged. What? That's what happened when you first put it on. Get this thing.
Want me to change it?
No, it's okay.
Tell me now, because I'm in a place I can pull over and change it.
I think it's just the way it is.
Okay.
It sounds a bit better, doesn't it? I think it's just very loud because it's on 5 and we're not used to it.
Maybe.
I hear that too, though. Phew. Sorry guys, we're gonna have to pull over for a minute because you know what? And give me my purse so I can take my nose job. Maybe that's what it is, dude. No ice cream on this road. Gotta be something on it. No, I'm not. Babe, we're not changing the whole tubing.
Yes, we are.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
No.
I'm gonna hurt. Sure, you're gonna change the tubing. Let me turn this off first.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on fire.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What?
It's about 47?
Yes, babe, it's plugged in.
So you're gonna have to turn it off. So,
I know that.
well, you know I can't do everything.
Well, you wouldn't hand it to me, so.
I need to take this off for a minute because I need to change the tubing. You're gonna put the whole. See, this is why I always bring extra tubing.
What the fuck?
It went in my nose. Sorry, guys.
Hold on.
Hey, Brent.
Hey, Brent.
Good morning. We'll be right there. Hold on. I'm just unclogging my nostrils. Just leave it.
68.
Okay, put this back. Okay. Right, okay, now give me the tubing first. Maybe it was the tube. It sounded weird.
Yeah, I know it did. Until I get a hole in it. Yeah, it was the tubing.
Yep. It was the tubing. She said it sounded like it had a hole. Turtle said that too. It sounded weird to me. I kept feeling like in one nostril a big boom, and then in the other one nothing.
Brent, I know how you felt, dude.
Okay, turn over back to my way.
Yeah, hold on.
That's why I should have kept my purse up here.
For what reason?
Whatever I need. I don't know. That's okay.
There you go.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Now it's better.
There you go.
Can you guys hear it? It's not as bad now.
Yeah.
Thank God.
It's a hosing.
The tubing must have. Do you see what I mean? And if I would have put that on at home, I could have slept with it like that. This one you can hear. At home you can't. You have to go down the whole. You might change that 25 footing when we get home too.
I told you I was
I
going
think
to.
we're gonna change the whole thing because it just needs to be. Sorry about all that, guys.
Brent, I know how you felt
What do you
yesterday.
mean check your Wi-Fi connection? No?
And I'll explain that to you when I see you on Messenger or something.
Yeah, but I don't know, a lot better, yes. You can hear it, but it's normal. Thank you, Turtle, for saying something, because I thought I was losing my mind.
Oh, look, liberal
Yeah, it
suburbs.
does sound a lot better, and I feel a lot better. It just started, though. I wonder what happened. Unless it had a little hole in it, and it just... I don't know. Maybe it got kinked or something when I was in the bathroom. Or... I told you know when I remember I told you it sounded a bit weird because I could feel the machine sounded weird. Remember, it was loud.
Yep.
That should have been a clue right there. But it happens, right? It does sound, and it feels better too. Sorry guys about that. So anyways, what did you want me to tell my story about?
How you got to go into Chatham and then how you ended up with this whole thing.
That's too long of a damn story.
No, that would be later, but...
You either tell about my addiction story or I talk about...
I think you should talk about your CHF.
What do you guys want to hear? My how I got sick?
Or how you...
How I got to where I am with the oxygen? Or do you want to hear the part of... I think the addiction one I did recently.
You did recently.
The sick one was... Okay, so... Back in 2023, it started... Or was it in 2022 in the winter?
It started in 2022.
It started in 2022 in the winter time.
22 because you
Yes.
were with the cane at my
I
friend's
kept
funeral.
noticing your face was red, and then I started paying attention to the machine. Noticed it didn't sound normal. Yeah, I pick up on smells and sounds a lot, guessing it's from my autism. I didn't know you had autism. Glad you had spare. I made sure I brought 2 extra spares with me, and an extra spare mine with a thing on it. I made sure, and in the bag we brought, get this, at the clinic they have no plugs at the pharmacy to plug in my, I was going to plug it in and charge it. Yeah, no, my face, I feel a lot better now. I felt weird, like I was getting like a shot of air, but it was like not deep enough like it sounds now. Now it sounds like it's 1:43 now. So thank you, Turtle. My son's like that. It sounded like to me the hose wasn't connected right. I think it had a hole, because as soon as I moved it around it started to sound even weirder. Somewhere there was a hole. So anyways, so I started to feel sick. Vicky was one of the ones that kept telling me to go to the hospital, go get checked up, go to the hospital. And I didn't really want to. And wait, yeah, it was the previous year, because I went September,
Yep.
and they told me, oh no, you can go home, there's nothing wrong, we'll set up some appointments for you. So I did that.
April, you were in with my friend's cane. You had the cane at my friend's.
Oh wait, no, the September one was after I went the first
Right.
time. Okay. Yeah, so I started not to feel well. I started having back pain, and I kept telling Bill, my back's hurting, I don't know what's wrong. And can you massage my back, my lower back? And I've had many, many kidney stones in my life. I've been septic quite a few times. And I don't know why in the world I didn't realize what was going on. Is this so weird again?
No.
Okay. So, come July, I started to really feel off. And it was July 14th. I remember I woke up in the middle of the night and I was vomiting. And I mean, I was so, like, there was like nothing could come out anymore.
You were so sick.
I was so sick, and I was driving, and Bill's like, I didn't wake him up. It was 3 a.m, and my stomach was hurting, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. Help me. And he's like, what am I supposed to do? I'm like, I don't know. Help me. You know, that's how bad it was. I didn't want to go to the hospital. I'm like, I'm not going to go to the hospital. What are they going to do? Tell me to take Gravol and just give me Gravol. He's like, right, but they're going to give it to you IV, and you're going to feel better. All I could do is just keep getting sick. Then I'd settle for a while. I managed to take some Gravol to stop the nausea, and then it would start again. And it went on through the night. And then I made it to the next morning, and it finally settled somewhat. And then all I could do was sleep. And of course, because I was throwing up all night the night before. I thought, oh, I probably just had indigestion. I ate some chips the night before, so I thought they were too greasy or something for me. Well, that shouldn't have made me that sick. And then he's like, oh, I had started drinking a lot of Gatorade, or zero sugar Powerade, because I thought, okay, at least I'll get electrolytes, and I won't get dehydrated from all that. Then I couldn't drink that anymore, and I didn't want water anymore. And then at one point, all I wanted was just cold water. So he brought me a bottle of water, and I was scared to take anything because I didn't want to throw up my Suboxone. So what I did is I made sure I wasn't nauseous, took the Suboxone, and all of a sudden I opened a water bottle, and I guess I spilled it all over myself, all over the couch. It was ice cold.
10 to 11.
This was 10 to 11 at night. I was sleeping on the couch sideways. I hadn't moved pretty much all day. All I could do was just sleep. He couldn't awake me. It was like I was going into a coma. And finally, he's like, I'm gonna call, we need to take you to the hospital. I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. I was like, no. So all of a sudden, I wake up and I see my mom standing there.
Yep, I called her mother.
I said, what? She's like, Bianca? I'm like, what? She's like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, what? Nothing. I'm just tired. She touched my forehead. She's like, you are burning. I'm like, no, I'm not. I think my temperature, I think it was 39.9, I think. Which is like 104, almost. Something like that. I don't know. They said it was 104, close to 104. And I'm like, okay, I'll just take some Tylenol. And they're like, no. So my mom said, I'm sorry, you need to go. Don't listen to her anymore. She just told you, just call the ambulance. That's it. And I said, well, I'm not going to the hospital. They're like, just let them and let's see what happens. Maybe they'll just check you out. I said, whatever. I didn't really want to go because, I mean, I like to go freshly showered and everything. I had showered the day before, but this time I could still walk. Well, paramedics come, and all of a sudden, they're quickly talking to me, and they're just, grab her meds, what meds is she on? Well, when they said, what meds are you on, I was like, what the fuck are these people asking me? And then they're like, what day is it? I don't know. I said, it's one of the days of the week. Where are you? I'm like, at home. I knew that part. And where are you going? I'm like, the hospital. Which one? Where I used to work, because I remembered that part. Then they're like, what's your date of birth? I could not say my date of birth. What?
Yeah, I know. I did watch comments as well, because they'll be asking questions.
I didn't see any comments.
Okay.
You guys can ask questions if you want.
Yeah, feel free.
I hope I'm not boring anybody. And so when we got to the hospital, they're asking me, did you get your shots? I said, yeah. I said, I got the, she's like, the flu shot? I said, yeah. I said, and I got the one for that, you know, that thing, that thing. So they're like, that thing. And I'm like, I don't know. I said, I got 2 and a 1. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. I can't remember right now. Here comes another image. Don't go on the gravel. You don't need to. Just stop going. Please don't pull on the gravel.
I'm not going to.
Well, then just stop. You're there? Okay, good. Okay. So then, I mean, Vicky had been telling me that, no, before this happened, Vicky didn't tell me to go to the hospital. They just said go get checked out because I wasn't feeling well. Now, when we got there, apparently the chargers was looking at the paramedics. They're looking at me, and I'm looking at them, and I'm thinking, I don't know what do you want? I said, I don't know. I said, my husband's coming. And then she's like, do you know what month it is? And I'm like, it's cold. It's warm out. I'm like, it's summer. They were asking me questions I had no answers for because I couldn't fucking think. Okay, no problem. I appreciate it.
What's that?
That they're listening. And I just couldn't think. I just honestly could not think. I couldn't. I was delirious. Like, I didn't know my date of birth. I didn't know my fucking name. I was looking at them like deer in the headlights, kind of like, I'm dumb, don't ask me questions. I don't know anything. So then they put me, she's like, take her over there. And then they put me in a room, and I don't know what happened after there. I know that I was so sick that I was vomiting, and they were giving me everything they could. I was still dry heaving. Nothing was working. The gravel wasn't working. The Zofran wasn't working. Nothing was. So scary. Yeah, I was out of it completely, yes. Sophie, I found out around 2 years. I'd always wondered why it was different. Oh, wow. So then they put me over there and they take me for a CAT scan. Well, apparently the CAT scan must have showed that I had kidney stones. And they told me that I also had blood in my urine. And when they also, like, I gave them a sample and all that back then, and then they wouldn't let me get out of bed. I was like getting pissed off. They moved me to another room.
Hold on. Before that, this is how bad she was. She didn't work there for years, and yet she wants to go back to work. She goes, I gotta get up, I gotta go to work.
Yeah, I'm like, I gotta go do paperwork. And then he was trying to go live, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
I was live, actually, during
I'm
all
like,
this.
what are you doing? Like, leave me alone. He was bugging me. I kept telling him to get out of my room. I was so delirious. They could not get my fever down. Anyways, I guess, I thought it was all the same day they took me to the OR. Must have been the second day. I don't know. To me, that week in ICU, all I remember is one day. I thought everything was all in one day. My surgery, everything. And I remember them saying, honey, we're going to take care of you, don't worry. And I remember the doctor was washing me down there with warm water, and I'm like, oh, for God's sakes, why am I still awake? So then all of a sudden I don't remember anything, except when they woke me up, they told me we couldn't do the surgery because your ureters are so infected and swollen that we can't get the proper stuff up there to put the basket and to grab out the stones. So we left a stent inside so we can open up the ureters and get all that infection out of there. They put a Foley in. I was pissing blood.
This is before. This is after you.
This is after.
AFib.
Well, before that, apparently in Emerge, when they moved me to a different room, I went into atrial fibrillation. Apparently, my heart rate just went boom to 163, I think it was. And all of a sudden, they're telling Bill that we need to take her now. And I guess they rushed me into recess room, into the where they resuscitate. And they had to knock me out quickly so that they could restart my heart, reboot it, whatever. I don't remember this at all. Well, obviously not, because they gave me sedation galore. I don't know what they gave me, but I don't remember. But I remember arguing with the nurse before that. She kept telling me I couldn't get up and pee on the commode, and I'm like, dude, like, I gotta pee. Nope, can't, sorry. I'm like, do you understand? I'm going to pee on the floor. She's like, you're not getting up. I'm like, yes, I am. She's like, no, you're not. I argued for like a half an hour. And I said to Bill, I need to get up. He's like, you can't. I'm like, okay, I'm going to freaking kick you. I'm like, I'm getting up. He's like, no, you're not. I said, why are you arguing with me if I need to pee? What is wrong with you people? Like, they gave me a bedpan. I'm like, I can't go on this dumb bedpan, damn it. I told Bill I was going to throw it at him. Like, I was getting violent and mean. And so she finally said, do you want a Foley then? I said, then do it already. I'm like, fuck. Like, literally, I was mad. It's hard when you gotta pee and the commode's right there and you're being told no. Like, literally 2 steps in front of me, no. Well, after that, I guess is when I collapsed. And I was in a really small room, so when they threw me out of there, they were rushing me out of there. I don't know how many people were in the room. I know the doctor
7.
was. There were 7 people in the room with me? Jesus Christ. Well, then I woke up in ICU, and usually when you go in there,
it's all on live.
It's all on live. When I was in ICU, if you guys go back to 2023 of July, of 15, 16, 17, you will see me in the ICU. I still haven't watched the whole thing.
I'm gonna be honest.
Every time I watch it, I get a bit of anxiety, I guess you could say. I need to watch it though.
Anyway.
So I can see what happened too. But I saw pictures of myself. I was on a BiPAP machine, and when I woke up in ICU, I thought, oh, this is a nice big room. Where the hell am I? And you're like, you're in ICU. I'm like, ICU. I'm thinking, oh my God, you don't usually walk out of here. Like, what am I doing in ICU? And the problem is, I started seeing white lights, and I'll tell you, I was talking to people that I didn't make peace with. I told you, I was talking to my ex. I saw the kids, and they were somewhere, and it was like we were back in time. I saw white light, and I'm like, I remember that usually when you see a white light, if you go towards the light, that's probably the end of me. I don't know, it was very, very, very weird. So, watching it, sis. Who's that? Who didn't watch it, Sophie? You never watched it, Soph? Oh, girl. I wish we could all watch it together, like on a movie.
It was
screen.
It
It was like a movie, but it's real. And everybody was on live during this whole thing, and it was like, even Shell was on there. Like, it was, even Mary's Busy Life, everybody was there. Back then, everyone was on there constantly. Yeah, you heard about that? About the white light? Yeah. I was emotional when I saw stuff too. Behind. Yeah. Did you find out for sure? if the older lives are going to be... The older lives won't be erased.
No.
It'll just be the ones now, starting now. But we're going to move them to YouTube so that we don't lose them. I'm glad that that's not going to be... But I think you should move them over too to YouTube because I just think it's safer.
I got to get a PC to do that, though. It's going to be easier for me to do PC than it is going through every single...
Well, you may not have a choice.
Because it's gonna.
I don't have a PC. How do you want me to do it?
It's gonna mess up my phone. That's the only problem.
Your phone is messed up. So, no, I think I'd cry. Yeah, but you know what, Sandy? You guys might want to just watch it, though. If you ever want to see a real life person that you know.
Anyway,
So, I'm in ICU. My dad and my mom come to visit, but at this time, the nurses told Bill, he's like, so how is she? And the nurse said, Bill, I'm not going to lie to you. It's here. When you come in, you don't usually leave. But we're working on her. They could not get my fever down at all.
They couldn't figure out where the
infection was. Well, no, they figured out where it was, but they couldn't get it down.
After 2 days.
No, they knew it was in the kidney, babe, because I was in the OR.
Yeah,
remember?
but at first they didn't know where it was, though. They said, I don't know what's causing the infection.
Right. Hey, Jody, good morning. Good afternoon, good morning, whichever. So, I'm just telling my story when I was sick, how this whole thing started. And actually, the lives are up. If anybody wants to watch them and they can, go for it. It's in 2023. July. It started on the 15th, I believe.
And she got out August 3rd.
I didn't get out till August. On your birthday.
Yeah, the day before.
The night before, yeah, I got out. I was in there for a little bit over 30 days. And being in ICU, it was just... I had the most amazing nurses and the most amazing care in the world. But do I ever want to be there again? No. I don't. And I think maybe, in a way, that's why I was afraid to go. But I've been hospitalized. So after all that, finally the doctor cleared me, ICU cleared me, to move to another floor. I thought I was moving to, like, whatever floor I wanted. No. They moved me to telemetry, which is the cardiac floor. After ICU, you can't go directly to medical or surgical. They need to monitor you for another 24 hours or 2 days, sometimes 48, just to make sure that you're stable, your heart's stable. No, they did not serve nasty food. Actually, the food here is really good. PTSD. I do have PTSD, yes. I already have it from childhood. Okay, I was wondering because I've heard a few people say that. Yeah. I think I was on the live when you was in ICU. I think you were, Katina. Katina was around then. Yeah. Yes. Y'all's libraries have computers for people to use. They do, but you can't access Facebook. It's so stupid.
I can, but...
I don't know if you'll be able to move stuff over.
I can't move stuff over.
You just got home, Vicky? Oh, good. We're almost home, too. We're pretty close. Like, it's up to you what you want to do. I mean, if you want to go in and try and see if they have a scooter, you can. If they do, we can try. I have my other... We'll switch the oxygen up. And so anyways, after that, they said to him, it's not day by day, it's minute by minute, hour by hour, second by second. It's very hard. We don't know. She's very sick. We don't know anything. We just got to take it easy. And like, I was trying to fight them at one point because I was nauseous. I hadn't eaten in a week and a half. It was the first time I tasted water.
When you were
after a week and a half, I was on meds, IVs. Oh, and then they wanted to put a PICC line in, and I'm like, no. Nope, no siree. And they're like, you have to understand, we need to get access to your veins, and we can't keep picking you. Your veins are blowing because you're so sick. And I was swollen. I have pictures I can show you guys. Oh my God, was I ever swollen?
I finally just said do it.
So he said, you have to, babe. You have to. I'm like, no, I don't want to. And so I was crying about it, and then I said, whatever, do it. I said, do it. And when I went downstairs, I was crying. You don't even know. The nurse went with me. My nurse. She held my hand. I didn't know ICU nurses have to go with you. when you go downstairs for any kind of test. Because if something were to happen to me, she needs to be there. So she gave me, I guess I was on pain meds or sedation. I don't even know what I was on. And she said, I'm right here, Bianca. I'm holding your hand. You're going to be okay. It's not that big of a deal. But I knew that these go right to your heart. So to me, I'm thinking, oh my God, they're putting medications right through my heart. That means I'm going to have a bad heart after and blah, blah, blah. So I was scared. And I went through it. And I was crying. And it was hurting. And I was just praying and saying, God, please, God, if you can get me through this, I can get through anything. Most of the time, I would pass out. I wouldn't remember anything. Hey, Pook, how are you? Because I've been here since 2022. Yep, you have. You have. I will go back and find the videos. You ever reach out to the nurses that... you know what? Yes, I ran into one of them when I was in the hospital again.
Yeah.
Yes, and I ran into the ER ones that I was mean to, and I said, I'm so sorry. She's like, don't apologize. She's like, I'm so glad I got to see you. Sometimes we don't ever see patients anymore.
Oh, that's right too, yeah.
Yeah, they don't ever, because usually, sometimes people pass away, you know? Yeah, one of the day, I would love to see Katie and, not Diana.
Brianna.
Brianna? It was like Deanna,
Yeah, but Brianna.
Brianna.
Yeah.
Okay. They were the most two amazing nurses I've ever had. I'm sure there was better ones too there, but I don't remember their names. I remember Katie. Or no, Kate. Kate. It wasn't D. It was a D, I thought.
B. Brianna.
You always called her Brianna. It wasn't. It was Brianna. Or...
Anyway,
Anyways, it doesn't matter. Anyways, you've been through so much and still are. I love you. Thank you. I've been through a lot. Hell, I've been through, how many surgeries?
27.
27 surgeries I've had. And I hope to have no more.
But we also went from here.
So then they moved me from ICU. I had my pastor come out. He called them. I was like, don't call him, don't do this, don't do that. He didn't care. He just did. So the pastor came out from our church, Parkwood, and he prayed with us and prayed, you know, and then I started to feel better. I was asking for ice water all of a sudden. And the nurses were like, I couldn't stop drinking. I was so thirsty. Think about it. A week and a half, almost, like 5-6 days, more than that, with no water and definitely no food. Oh, trust me, the first time I tasted soup, the broth to me was heaven.
Anyway.
So we went to the floor. I was on one floor only for 2 days, and then they took me to surgery. And after surgery, they told me, we're not putting you under because of your breathing issue. And I'm like, what? What breathing? And that was the first time I was told I retained CO2 and that I have pulmonary hypertension. And I was like, okay. I thought maybe it was something that would go away. And then I went home after a month. I went to the OR. They ended up putting a spinal in, like an epidural, kind of. I came after that, beginning to mid-20. Yeah, Kelly. I mean, if you get bored and you got nothing to do, you know, watch real life stuff in the hospital, go for it. Sometimes I go back and watch because it's interesting. And I just want to remember. I want to see. There's stuff I
But
can't
then
remember.
the doctor told us a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
And then, like, she was home. And then
Hold
week...
on. You just jumped. I had the surgery. They did a spinal because they couldn't put me to sleep. So, we got close to home. Yeah, we're almost close to home. What? Hey, Norma. Where are you guys now? Close to home? Yeah.
We're just passing, hold on a minute.
We just finished St. Joachim.
Yeah, no, I forget this.
I don't remember anymore.
Off-road rehab.
Weird. Yeah. And it was just like, I was gonna eat my sandwich too. But I can eat, talk.
See, right here. Off-road rehab.
Yeah. I eat my sandwich. It was like a nightmare, but a dream, a nightmare. I don't know. For me, for him, it was a nightmare. For me, it was, I was in the bed and I don't remember much, so it was him that suffered more. Sorry, I'm just gonna eat my sandwich while I talk.
There we go.
I don't want to talk with my mouth full. And what else?
I wait for a bit.
Okay, what else is there that I can't remember? Everything? So I had the surgery. Then I was on surgical for quite a while, and finally I went home August the 3rd because I started developing a fever again. Nobody could figure out why. So I said to the doctor, I'm not going home with a fever when I came in with one. Figure out what it is, or I'm not going. So he kept me in for another weekend, and then it ended up by saying for another weekend. They were doing tests, and they couldn't figure out the fever, but it finally went away. Went home, and then we thought the nightmare might be over. Then in September, I started to swell. So we went to the hospital, and they gave me referral to a gastroenterologist. But the thing is, I did all the tests, I went to the doctor and everything. I couldn't barely walk. I needed a walker back then, you know. Thank you. Thank you. I think it was Jody. She said you look beautiful today. Thank you.
So she was going through all this stuff, but we couldn't figure out what was going on.
The tests were coming back normal, but I was swelling worse. And Vicky kept saying, go back to the hospital, there's something wrong. Advocate for yourself. And we did. Come November, I got admitted. All of November to December. And then that's when I caught COVID for the second time. They sent me home with COVID after they gave me COVID. That was another almost 3 weeks in the hospital. And then the last time was almost Valentine's Day. I went to the hospital on the 13th, and I was having coffee with Bill.
This is all in 2024 now. 2023, sorry.
This is 2023, yeah. And then, wait, no, it's 2024.
That's what I told you.
I'm confused. Yeah, because it's February, so it was the following year. December happened, January went by, and then I was in the hospital again January, but only for overnight because I was really swollen, so they gave me some Lasix IV, and it helped. And then I went home, and then again, like I said, beginning of February, it was the 13th, we went in, and the doctor said, you're not going home, you're being admitted. I'm like, finally. And I was in there the whole month of February, pretty much, like 28th, I think.
Yeah.
And they ran so many tests. I was in there. It was like I belonged to the hospital. Like it was like being at home. And I did so many tests. Nuclear medicine. They sent me for stress test. Like a whole bunch.
Go to the superstore first. Might as well go that way and then go back. Want we go to the superstore after then?
My legs, I don't know if I can take it. Whatever. Go.
And then I'll just take you home.
after I'll sit in the car.
Oh yeah.
I don't eat vegetables or nothing.
She wants the bread.
Just 4 loaves.
Yep.
We don't need any buns or anything, do we?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab another thing of buns. See if I need them.
Just one?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to. So, what caused you to end up with heart? So, they don't know.
they still don't know what caused it.
They think it could have been a long time coming, and something triggered them to find it out. They said that my heart problem was more likely caused by my pulmonary hypertension, not the other way around. That's what the cardiologist said.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, at 4 o'clock I have to talk to my...
Yeah.
Today, at 4 o'clock I have an appointment over the phone. Oh shit.
What?
I better still be there. I have an appointment over the phone with like a Zoom call or whatever. Somewhere.
But anyway, they don't know what caused it. The way our family doctor has described it, she was dealt a bad hand. Like
Yeah.
playing cards, it was dealt a bad hand.
Well, he said I retained a lot of... You got booted? Oh no. That I got retaining a lot of CO2. And then that's when they were like, what the heck's going on? They did so many tests. They did a cardiac... I had a Holter monitor twice. Once 3 days and once 7 days.
Something like that.
I had the Holter monitor, and then I had so many things. And then when I went to the hospital this last time in February 2024, I was on the heart floor, so I was on monitor. I wasn't allowed to take the monitors off the leads, not even to shower. So I said, but I want to take a shower, like a whole body shower. And they're like, you can't. I'm like, I've been in here almost 2 weeks. I'm like, that's gross. They're like, I'm sorry, honey, you're gonna just have to wash at the bedside. I'm like, well, then you can wash me. Because I sure as hell can't bend. And they're like, well, that's what we're gonna have to keep doing. I'm sorry. So I'm like, whatever. They think it could... They don't think the AFib caused it. Which I don't think it did either.
Our theory is that it was caused by the COVID shots. That's our theory.
I think... Well, my family doctor even said... It's funny how...
That she was healthy, and all of a sudden she gets this.
Right, and if... I don't know. I mean, it could be that. It might not be that. I don't know. To be honest. We don't have any proof of what it could be, right? Has given me heart, liver, kidney damage. What's that? Turtle? So you go to their page and enter the live by clicking the picture on the page. That will help. Yeah, if you have an Android, not an iPhone. Click the middle picture there. She's right, and it won't kick you out.
Yeah.
You think the crud that has given me heart and liver and kidney damage, but we'll have to wait and see. All that after I can finally be treated with the right meds. Yeah. You never know, like, you know, I mean, I've had a lot of illnesses. I've had sepsis a lot. I've had so many surgeries that the anesthetic over the years could have done a lot of damage to me.
Could have.
Okay, I've had a lot of CAT scans, a lot of radiation. I had cancer on my cervix. I didn't have chemo or radiation, but I've had other things, you know, and so many CAT scans, MRIs, this, that. Guys, if we conk out for a minute, it's because we're near the airport. But just be patient, because it'll come back on. I don't know who that is, I can't see. So, that's what the thing is that Patrick Swayze close to my computer. Haha, you wish. But, you know, like, it was just... I really think... Yeah, you'll get through it for sure. I don't think I'm strong. I always say I'm not strong.
You got through this.
And everybody else says, well, you're strong. You got through all this shit. I know, my son even said that, Mom. Because I said to him, Andrew, I'm really tired. I told him. He's like, Mom, we need you. Like, you see this little baby? She needs you around. She needs her Mimi. She needs you to be around to see her grow. We can't, like, he's like, don't even talk like that. I don't want to hear it. Do I get tired some days? Heck yeah. Do I want to just call it quits and say, I just heard somebody else that's doing that. She said goodbye on TikTok. She did that MAID. The medical assisted something. I can't remember. It's assisted.
It's assisted on
unaliving. It's legal here.
Yeah, here
like if I wanted it, I could go have it set up, and then I would go to the place, and the family would come there and sit with you, and they'd slowly
let you go,
put you down like a animal, kind of. Pretty much. Usually they just top you up on morphine or something till you're no longer breathing. I don't know how that is legal. I don't understand it.
It's a political thing.
Yeah, but to unalive somebody, isn't that like Dr. Death?
Yeah, well, sort of. But
I don't know. I don't get that.
Can't do much about it.
That was sweet. He said that. What's that? You are strong. A lot of people wouldn't have been able to handle a quarter of what you've been through. Thank you, Turtle. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What was sweet? What did I say? I can't remember now. Thank you.
Probably what your
Thank you. Oh, what he said, yeah. Where I used to be on drugs for 19 years, it did a lot of damage to my insides. So it scares me to find out more. You know what, Turtle? Just because you did that for 19 years, don't look back on it or punish yourself thinking that you're going to get something. Just be positive and just, you know what? You're not on it anymore, and now your body's healing, and you're still here, and you look great. So, you know, you're here for a reason. Like, it was so nice. You both are amazing. It could not be easy. No, it wasn't easy. And some days, like I say, I just want to call it quits and just throw in the towel, you know, like, I don't want to, like,
but we go from
I can't deal with it anymore, the pain. I wanted to cry earlier from my knees hurting so bad. Yeah, my son is sweet.
So,
he can be.
With all this going on, and from where she is,
and no support whatsoever from his mother. Not even like, I meant emotional support.
We have tried. Okay, we have literally tried.
Oh, that's awesome, Turtle.
To do things on our own. We've asked for the government's assistance.
Yeah, I was blessed to get a hospital bed,
a commode,
lift chair,
walker, wheelchair.
Yep, and also my
seat for the shower. The grab bars, and one more thing. Lift chair. Okay, you have the bed, the lift chair.
Yeah.
Wheelchair walker.
Yep.
Commode and handrails.
And the shower chair.
That's what I said, the chair for the shower.
So they gave quite a bit.
But
alone, the lift chair is like almost $2,000.
But they don't cover.
Yeah, if I lived in an apartment building, it would have been covered. I try to like say, well, then just don't give me the walker and the chair. And the wheelchair, and give me a scooter, and I'll be fine with that. You know?
Like, nope.
And they're like, we can't. Unfortunately,
can't do that. The government won't allow it, and she's not allowed to have a PSW come in.
Yeah, I gotta wait for that other whatever group.
The PSW.
I gotta ask my mom to cut my toenails.
As long as you can wash your front, they don't care if you can't. They don't give a shit.
Yeah, she said if you can wash the front of your face, and you can wash your body on the front part, and the front part of your hair. If you can't wash the back, oh well, they don't care about your butt if you're full of poo or I mean, nobody would be full of poo. That's disgusting.
But there's... I told this to McDonald's.
You can turn it back around.
I told this one at McDonald's. And they were absolutely disgusted.
Sorry, guys.
They're absolutely disgusted. This is the reason why we put the GoFundMe up. Because I can't do it alone, guys. I really can't. I've been trying.
And my parents, I mean, they're elderly, and I don't want to act like... I know they eventually will probably say, okay, we're going to have to get you one. And I know she's mentioned it, but they have helped us a lot.
I can't ask them, and I'm not going to ask
them. And I'm
them.
not going to ask them. I mean...
My mom's useless.
I
She's
guarantee you... I want to see if she even offers. She has my Facebook account. She knows. She sees the picture. She has not congratulated me on becoming a grandma. She has not looked at the pictures and said, oh, she's beautiful or nothing. Nothing.
She hasn't said anything to me either.
Nothing. Because she doesn't consider my grandchild your grandchild. She's all about the step. I'm not. I called your daughter a bonus daughter. I never once called her my stepdaughter. But that's how they want it. Fine. She's my stepdaughter.
Anyway, So I've tried. I tried doing this on my own.
Well, it's hard. They're all fluffing messed up. Yeah, they are.
I tried to do this on my own. That
is unbelievable. The wild... You got a shame on them. Too busy giving money away. Well, the problem is... It's not even about the money. They're not even there to support. His dad passed away in 21. He had cancer, but instead of the cancer taking him, he just started doing treatments, and all of a sudden, he got his COVID shot, his second one, and boom, he threw a blood clot, and he died right there on the spot.
He literally dropped dead.
Right by his chair, yeah. So, I don't know, with these COVID injections, I will never get one as long as I am alive.
I'm not even doing the flu shots.
Nope, me neither. I refuse to get anything that... But the thing is with his mom, like, why can't you be nice? Why can't you say congratulations on your granddaughter? But I said it to her.
Anyway, don't get involved in that.
I'm just saying, it's just sad.
So what I have
done...
That
sometimes family is not family.
So I have tried to do this on my own. I'm trying with merch.
Yeah, it's hard.
I'm trying with...
Your paintings and stuff, but right now
the paintings, nobody bought my...
I know, we went to that... Before I went to the hospital, I promised you in November that time. I said, I promise I'll go with you to your show, to the art show, and then I promise I'll go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Well, I did, and I kept my promise.
That whole day was a waste.
Yeah.
$65
Shall we send her the GoFundMe? We should.
What?
We should send her the GoFundMe.
I'm going to. I'm going to post on my wall once we get it all printed up.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to share it to my wall. I'm going to make sure he shares it to his wall.
I just got to do some editing on the bio.
Yeah, I'm going to put my story in there a little bit more detailed because, you know, people do want to know. I don't want people to think, oh, yeah, she just wants it because she just made it up because she wants to be independent. No, that's not just why.
It took me...
I do need a little bit of independence. It's just I'm trapped in the house.
I was so... Let's just say I was really humbled. And now I know what Brent went through when he did his. When he wrote his story. And Brent did it.
He didn't do the GoFundMe.
He didn't do the
Mama J did.
Someone else did it. Which was an awesome...
She wrote up the story for him, yes.
Which was an awesome lady.
She's apparently a very nice lady. And that's why I'm saying, and what the heck happened here? AMPM's there again. The cops. What did they do? Take the car? Yeah. Maybe it's a repo or something.
The guy's walking away from it.
Oh, wow. It's not easy, Bill. It's good to ask for help. I know.
I'm too proud.
No, we're not too proud. We're just... Message me back so I can... I will, Jody. I will. I haven't forgotten. It's just... With this appointment today, I had so much going on. I had to remember.
I was always taught to work for you. Work for what you want.
Right. It's not that we're proud. It's just... We don't want to be known as people... Because a lot of people on Facebook or TikTok or any social media are known... Oh my God, they're beggars. And I don't ever want people to think that our page is a beggar's page, because it's not. But, you know, there's going to be haters out there that are going to talk about it, and I know who they are. I already know. There's going to be people talking about it, and if they do, that's on them.
Am I hurt by all this? For sure I'm hurt.
Yeah.
Am I confused about all this? For sure I'm confused.
That really hurts when your own